what do you like to invest in? What is your investment vehicle, and how did that come to be?
So I would actually put my investments into like two buckets,
Yeah.
like traditional, and if you want to call those like boring, and then things that I'm more passionate about. That's
Okay.
kind of how I think about investments on the fun side is things
Uh,
that I would want to do and things that interest me because then it makes me want to do them, right? So of course, like you said, similar on the investment side, I'm a huge proponent of maxing out my 401k.
yeah.
I would like the money to never hit my
Yeah,
savings or
for sure,
checkings
for
account
sure.
because it's taken off the top, right? It goes tax deferred. I'm gonna max that boy out,
Yeah,
and it won't hurt me, or I don't think that it will
for
hurt me
sure.
if I
Yeah,
never see it. Right? I
yeah,
think it's very difficult to get a paycheck at the end of 2 weeks, knowing you got bills, knowing you got things that you either want to buy or need to buy,
yeah,
and then saying, "All right, but I'm still gonna put this $1,000
yeah,
away."
for sure, man.
And of
It's tough.
course, we all do that, and to the extent that you can, that's still very valuable. But to have that happen kind of behind the scenes, to me, is very valuable. So I do that. Traditional brokerage account, which I will put more kind of liquid assets into in a way that I can be more risky with them, right? So I can lean into kind of tech stuff or lean into emerging markets. Still to a point, certainly indexed and ETFs, but I can do individual stocks in that
Yeah,
brokerage account
for
too.
sure. Yeah,
So I can work with a financial advisor if you don't have one, or think about it at least, right? Because I again lean on experts who know more than me
hey,
because that's something that you learn as being a lawyer too. I don't know everything, and there's nothing more valuable than calling in your experts.
and
So
yeah, and again, that's a good life lesson as well, because like you said, you learn it is, in a legal field, but you can apply it. There's a lot of times where people are, man, you're not going to build this deck or do this painting, or man, look, I let the experts. I stick to what I'm good at, and I let the experts do what they good at, as opposed to me trying to save a nickel or dime, trying to do this stuff on my own where I have kind of no clue when I can pay for the advice, or let the experts who actually know what they're doing lean on them to kind of just give me information that is going to ultimately benefit me as well, as opposed to having to take the lumps and losses and stuff like that.
exactly. So leaning on both that 401k and
Yeah,
then other investment vehicles, whether they be, like I said, brokerage accounts or other kind of indexes that you can put money in and watch it grow, whether it be at a slower rate or a faster rate, is money that's otherwise not just sitting in a savings account that can still grow
yeah,
and be kind of watched over by one of those experts who can help you kind of and call and make decisions like, hey,
yeah.
I'm seeing this. Is this something that you want to do? And I mean, depending on how I'm feeling or risky or not,
Right,
no thank you. And
right,
that's
right.
you always have that option because you put that money with them, and it's kind of their duty to help it grow. So that's what I would call my traditional bucket of investing.
Okay.
And then fun things that I like to invest in. So like this is a clothing brand that I started with one of my really good friends, right? And it's a way that I did a sustainable business where we do a pre-order model. We make designs. That's something that we like to do in our free time, right? It's a creative outlet for otherwise being in such a business oriented lifestyle.
For sure.
Is that I can like make t-shirts with my friends. So what I mean? But
For
it's a
sure.
lifestyle brand that I made with Apollo Brown, who's a producer. I mean, big in the Detroit scene, but really does this thing. And me and him together have basically a pop-up shop style clothing brand where
Okay.
we monthly or quarterly or whatever drops we want to do, we open it, take pre-orders, close them, fulfill those orders, and can kind of keep a creative aspect going and generate income from it,
Right.
right? Once we got that nest egg in, everything else is a bonus. It's
Yeah.
something I do for fun, and it's
Yeah.
something that at the end of the day, no matter what, is going to make me something, right?
For
So
sure.
that's